What's going on, folks? Kevin here from SportsBox Breaks, coming at you live Thursday night, March 28th, 2019. I am busting open our next and final case of 2019 Topps Gypsy Queen Baseball. This is the Choose Team case break number 4. Who has who? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Travis S. The Atlanta Braves going to Sebastian L. Baltimore Orioles going to Travis S. The Boston Red Sox, David R. Chicago Cubbies, Chris H. Chicago White Sox, Travis D. Cincinnati Reds, Travis S. The Cleveland Indians, David R. Colorado Rockies, Tommy K. Detroit Tigers, Mike T. Houston Astros, Chris F. The Kansas City Royals going to Dan E. LA Angels, Jeremy T. LA Dodgers, Jim W. The Miami Marlins, Travis S. The Milwaukee Brewers, Greg Z. Minnesota Twins, Dennis L. The New York Mets, Raymond V. The New York Yankees, David S. The Oakland A's going to Bill C. Philadelphia Phillies, Burley H. The Pittsburgh Pirates, Joe S. San Diego Padres, Travis D. The San Francisco Giants going to Charles D. The Seattle Mariners going to Jeremy T. St. Louis Cardinals, Sebastian L. Tampa Bay Rays, Chris G. Texas Rangers, David R. Toronto Blue Jays going to Robin S. And the Washington Nationals going to Dan E. All right, guys, good luck, good luck. Last case had a lot of dupes, which was a little unfortunate, but we'll see, and hopefully this one spreads the wealth out across all the teams. Every card coming to you as well, guys, so 2,000 plus cards in this stuff. You're going to get every single one of them. So we only really showcase and focus on the hits to keep the flow of the break going. You're going to get all cards. There we go. There's the boxes. There's an empty case box. Can't really show it. Limited space on the old table, but there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right. 10 boxes in total. 2 autos per box. I did 3 at a time last time. Let's go 2. 2 at a time this time, guys. With the space constraints I'm working with here, 2 being busted open at one shot seems to work the best. All right, here we go. Guys, who is still out there? Give me a shout out in the chat if you guys are out there. So I'm going to put all the box topper chrome cards off to the side. There should be 1 package per box. So at the end of the whole thing, we should have 10 of those. All right. There's that. Greg Z, what's up, buddy? And there is our topper pack. 3 chrome cards per topper pack. And there is that. So 2 at a time we're going to bust open this go around. I did 3 at a time the most of the last one. 14 of them, Greg? All right. Whit Merrifield and some of the other guys in the previous case, there was like how many? Kansas City crushed it. A lot of dupe autos in the previous. Bill, what's up, bud? Bill C in the house. Bill, I'm pretty sure I called out your name in the previous one for at least 1 or 2 hits. I'm almost positive that I did. Who you got? Yeah, you had the A's in the last one, and you got the A's in this one as well, Bill, correct? There were definitely at least 2 A's autos in the last case. Got to send you off in style. Greg, I hope it's not a final send-off. I know you said you're just taking a small break, but I do appreciate the heads up, too. I can't tell you how many times over the years we've been doing this stuff. the years we've been doing this stuff that one of our regulars just vanishes, and it leaves us kind of scratching our heads like, did we do something? Like, did we somehow, you know? So it's always appreciated with a little courtesy heads up. We understand though, people kind of fade in and out of the scene after a while as well, so it's just kind of commonplace. The wallet will be back. 270th. Tommy's looking at the new statistics on the website. 270 breaks, Tom. Thank you, sir. All right, let's do that. We'll stack that one all together, and let's bust open this second set of packs. Yeah, guys, big update done to the administrative, the customer area of the website this week. Not only does it show you how many overall breaks you've been in since you started with us here at SBB, but the nice part is the searchable features down below. So like the whole second below section of that account area allows you to search by product name, by team name, or even if you know like a partial search on the order number that you were in on, it'll bulk it all together and stuff like that. Your first purchase was Gypsy? How about that? First ever was Gypsy, and the last for a little while was Gypsy. Travis, I'm telling you, man, I was telling my web developer, so I use a guy that's a specialist on the particular e-commerce platform that we use. Even though I'm, a pretty technical guy, I still depend on an outside developer to do some of this work for me. So like I architect it and outline all the work I want him to do, and then he makes it happen. And I said to him, I'm like, these guys are going to flip out a little bit when they see the overall amount of breaks that they've been involved in, because some of these guys have been with us for years, and it's going to be like in the hundreds. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of like a little bit of freak out at the same time. Yeah, links to the YouTube video as well, Greg. So the logic on that one is if the break has been disabled on our website, that indicates that the break has already taken place, and if so, then it does a YouTube search for the specific product name, and we'll take you right to it, which is excellent. It doesn't seem to work on mobile. I don't think that works within the mobile app, even though the icon shows up. It just takes you to our YouTube channel on the mobile app. But on desktop, that little YouTube icon will take you directly to a search for that break. So if you guys come in a lot on mobile, you might not see what I'm talking about. But if you come in on desktop, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about with that little YouTube link. Time spent. Our restream thing probably does keep a log of minutes and hours and stuff spent in the breaks. All right, guys, here we go. 2 more boxes. Let's do this thing. Let me get the camera work set up here. Autofocus, not the best when you get into card details, so we could adjust. Let's go back here. Let's focus it at about this point right here. So that seems to be where I'm holding them. All right, the Magician of Kershaw. Looking for those autos, fellas. Looking for those autos. Got a fortune teller. And again, guys, I'm going to say this a few more times as we go, and this is mostly for the benefit of our new breakers, but every card that I am sifting through here will be coming your way, guys. We do not only send you the hits, we send it all. That's a weird looking, like it's obviously, sliding into a plate and getting dirtied up. It looks like he had a little bit of an accident, if you will. Arenado fortune teller. You're like, Kevin, this is a family-friendly channel. Stop your silliness. The King of Wands, Tarot of the Diamond. I see some indigo coming up. Is it ink? Nope, just a regular indigo. Syndergaard, indigo to 250. This guy slid right out of there. We got a fortune teller of J.D. Martinez. Got the world of Ohtani. Zach Godley, indigo to 250, Arizona D-backs. Still looking for the autos. Still looking for the autos. First one took about 90 minutes to get through, so this one will probably take the same. 8 spots left in the 17-18 cornerstones, guys. We are at 8. We'll give it a go after this one goes off to see if we can get it the rest of the way there. Be awesome if we can do that before we even finish. Reggie. What are some of the biggest hits to be had across this stuff, guys? What are some of the biggest autos that people are chasing down? All right, guys. I see something coming up here in a second. Let's see what we got in front of it. We're still looking for our first of 2 autos, right? Okay, unless I passed it by. But this is sitting right here. It's a Kyle Tucker. Little relic auto action here. Top certified autograph. Okay, very nice. Autographed garment card. 29 out of 50 for the Astros, and that is Chris F. on the ownership of that one. So starting off strong. Starting off strong with an autographed garment card. On-card ink as well. Let me take a look here, guys. Did I miss an auto? Did I miss? Nope, okay. We didn't miss anything. I thought I was going to have to go through the whole stack again. And we pulled another Daniel Mengden. He was pretty heavy in the last case. Daniel Mengden for the A's, and that is Bill C. Bill in the chat, scoring another Mengden for you, sir. Tough pull on the garments. Awesome. Nice hit then. Nice hit out of box 1. All right, guys, give me a minute to offload these cards. We'll keep going into box number deuce. The first box was pretty nice as well in the last one, right? We pulled the bazooka back. So pulling some good stuff out of both box number 1s. All right. I set the focus about maybe 4 inches in front of the camera. That seems to work pretty well. Here's the missing name again. Shane Green for the Tigers. And here it is, guys. First one out is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Mr. Chris G with the Jake Bauers. Jake Bauers auto for Tampa Bay, and going to Chris. And it's a black and white, very nice. 2 strong boxes right in a row here. Torrey Hunter, Minnesota, which is Mr. Dennis L. Black and white auto for you, Dennis. 38 out of 50. 38 out of 50, Minnesota Twins, Torrey Hunter. Black and white ink. Well, black and white with ink, I should say. Indigo of Schwarber to 250. Let's hope this case continues strong. First 2 boxes have been really good. For a second, I felt like a card was thick, almost like a rip card out of Allen and Ginter. And it reminded me, like, when we do Allen and Ginter, guys, we pull those rip cards, rather often out of that stuff. Here's a Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer, Cleveland, black and white to 50. I remember a couple times, like several times, we'll get guys that for some reason think we should rip open the card on camera to see who the final team is on the inside. Which, it's ridiculous. Still makes me laugh. The Emperor, Mookie Betts, Boston Red Sox. So for future reference, guys, when we do those products that have the rip cards, the team on the outside of the rip card is the team that owns the rip card. They'll come up later on in the season. Boston Red Sox with the Martinez. If you want to rip it and see who's on the inside, go for it. But we go with the outside face of that card. The Ten of Swords, Encarnacion. Strength of Martinez. Fortune Teller, Urias. Arenado, Fortune Teller. All right. Did we pull our 4 autos? I think we did, right? Yeah, the Torrey Hunter and the Bowers were the 2 autos out of this one. Okay, just double checking. We weren't shorted any ink. All right, guys, 2 more boxes coming up in a sec. Just give me a moment to keep moving these cards over to the side. Limited space here in Vegas, guys. Limited space to work with. Okay. Here we go. Next 2 boxes. 1 and a 2. I actually pulled the sticker right off there. Okay, topper pack right there. And the second box, there's our topper pack. Okay. Here we go. Jay, you should have seen the sports books over the weekend, as I'm sure you can imagine. With March Madness in full effect, the sports books, we were out over the weekend. Ridiculous. We were at the South Point again. South Point hosts a lot of events. They had the professional bowlers tour going on there, which was pretty interesting. Felt like I was in a live version of Kingpin, the movie. Awesome movie. You're on a gravy train with biscuit wheels. All right, there's one. Travis knows the reference. You know the reference, Travis? A gravy train with biscuit wheels, kid. Okay, let's stack them all together, shall we? Second batch. Is it Tommy? I have yet to make it back to the East Coast casinos since the sports betting got legalized. The Trop and AC, where did they set up the sports book in there now? I've been in the Trop many, many times. I know the poker room is kind of like right by the entrance to the Quarter restaurant and shops and all that stuff. I imagine it's probably over that side somewhere. Send that gift to the daughter all the time when she asks for money. The Kingpin one, Travis? Come on, Pack. So the biggest, or one of the biggest, if not the biggest sports book in all of Las Vegas is the Westgate, which is the previous Las Vegas Hilton. The Westgate as a property as a whole isn't the best. It's kind of, gone downhill over the years. It's certainly not a marquee like property here, but the sports book is still like deemed one of the biggest ones in Vegas. So when these big things go off like like March Madness and that sports book gets absolutely insane. I just put those cards on top of the other one. I'm losing my mind, guys. All right. I don't know exactly where the break point is, but it's kind of around there. So I apologize. These were supposed to be in this stack right here. Losing my mind. Chicky and Pete's. Tom, it's been, I can't even tell you. I've been living in Vegas now for 2 years. It has to be at least another couple years prior to that I've even stepped foot in the Tropicana in Atlantic City. Probably missing out on a lot of changes that have taken place in that joint. Okay, here we go. Last pack. So just so we're aware, so I stacked these on top of this. So there could be some cards at the very bottom that actually correspond to the first box. So our distribution of the 4 autos could be thrown off a little bit, but we'll see as we go. We'll start out right here. I see a black and white coming up in here. And it is Ozuna. Black and white to 50. St. Louis Cardinals. Fremont Street has some decent sports books. I mean, the Golden Nugget to 250. Indigo. The Golden Nugget's not bad. Fortune Teller of Freeman. Got a Diaz Fortune Teller. And here we go, guys. Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana, Philadelphia Phils going to Burley. So the Phils are coming on here at the end. I think we pulled some in the previous as well. Carlos Santana. First auto of 4 across this one. And then a Max Muncy right away. Max Muncy, Dodgers. LA Dodgers going off to Jim W. Jim W. Coming on in, picking up the Dodgers and scoring a hit there, sir. Congratulations. All right, let's keep going. Sportsbook at resorts doesn't change the spread once listed, but cost to win 100 goes down. Huh. Strength of Chris Davis. Tom, how's the Revel property? What are they calling it now? The Ocean Club? Is that what the rebranding, the reopening of the Revel? Got a fortune teller of DeGrom. I mean, that was a beautiful property. It's a shame it came in right at the height of the bad economy and made it close down. It was a really nice property. They did a great job with it. Got a Max Scherzer fortune teller. The Joker of Puig. Again, we might have some cards in the bottom of this stack that actually go to the other box with the way that I kind of cut them out of there. Ohtani Wheel of Fortune. And the last little bit from the bottom, I see some indigo action here. Kyle Tucker, indigo to 250, Houston. All right, give me a sec to offload some cards before we bust into the second stack. Tom, how close are you to Atlantic City? All right, here we go. Second stack, second box out of this batch right here, guys. Give or take a couple cards that might have worked their way into the other side. Got a Baez fortune teller. Got a Torres fortune teller. The same as it was, still fairly new looking. Oh, okay, you're like, yeah, I guess it could be, depending on which side you're coming at from. Mike Trout Thunder, Tarot of the Diamond. And here's Corbin Burns again. Corbin Burns, Milwaukee. Mr. Greg Z. Greg Z picking one up, a little CB auto. Corbin Burns, Milwaukee Brewers going to Greg. Going to the house fund. And here it is, guys. Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo coming up next. New York Mets, Raymond V. Raymond V. Brandon Nimmo auto for you. Raymond, congratulations, sir. Torian, what's up, my friend? Torian is back in the chat. It has been a long time, sir. Great to see you pop in today. And the Dodgers, in the previous break, break number 3 that has already gone off, got you a little something for those Dodgers, bud. Black and white to 50 for the Reds. Reds going off to Travis. Travis S. Torian, great to see you, buddy. Aaron Judge. Got an Acuna fortune teller. Guys, we got the Cornerstones, the 17-18 version of the Cornerstones, into the single digits. That 18-19 is at 18 spots. So you know the drill, guys. I'll crack open whatever fills, if we can fill it. I'll gladly bust it open next. Inventory's pretty thin on the shelves here, guys. We ordered a bunch of stuff. Ohtani, the world. So some more Bowmans. What do we got? We got more best up on the site on the baseball side. We got more plates and patches up on the football side. Contenders Optic on the football side. You know, to kind of fill in the gaps when there's not a whole bunch of new releases being piled out. So you'll see those up there if you haven't seen them already. Got a Chris Davis Gypsy Queen fortune teller. Torian, I told you the guys in the chat would be happy to see you, bud. We had a nice, good run for a lot of months with the same crowd popping in over and over again. I'm like, these guys are going to remember who the heck Torian is. He hasn't been around in a little bit, but they'll know him. All right, guys, that does it for that box. Let me just get these cards off to the side, and we're going to crack 2 more of them open. Okay, here comes one of those 2. Let's do this guy right here. You got the little sticker seal on the front. If I can get the darn thing. All right, second one. 2 autos in the previous box. Yeah, I believe they came up early. That's why. We had the black and white. We had the Brandon Nimmo and the Corbin Burns. The previous was Max Muncy and Carlos Santana. So that's my hit stack right there. I questioned the same thing, Greg, until I looked back at my stack over here. All right, here is our 3 chrome topper cards. I'll put those to the side. Same thing. Are you kidding me? Is this another box missing the toppers? If so, guys, this makes... We'll see. I'm going to put this box right there. We had 1 box in the previous case that was missing the 3 chrome topper pack. That would be crazy if that's 2 of them. We will see in a minute. Okay. There's 1. And here comes the second one, guys. Okay, let's see if the topper pack is in here somewhere, anywhere. Definitely not in the empty box anywhere. Not stuck under anything. Let's see. We're going to put these packs together. So let's go through these packs here first and see if the topper pack falls in there somewhere. I don't think it does. I think that's 2 boxes where they shorted us the topper pack. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Across 2 cases. Some things never change. You know, I was saying, Tori, it's pretty rare in recent, times anyway, that Topps has actually shorted any guaranteed content, at least in the stuff that I've busted open from my location. But yeah. And then Jay reminded me of 2014 Bowman football, which had 22 missing autos way back in the day. Which, yeah, that was definitely not fun. So I'll be putting in a quality assurance request for a replacement chrome topper pack. That's 2 of them. Give me a sec here. Okay, Jay, I got you. Okay. There's 1. Here comes the second stack of packs. Torian, what have you been up to? Any good gaming conventions lately? Video gaming conventions? Come on, pack. Nothing till the summer? I'll have to look some of those up. I would really, I mean, I don't get into much on the collecting side of like classic video games, but it's all stuff I grew up with. I would love to just kind of walk around those show floors and see what the heck is being displayed. It'd be nice to see. Okay, there's one side. Here comes the second side. Six and 10. Yeah, that's exactly why I would go, just to kind of see it. Just to see it. Back in the days of actual coin-op arcades. You know what I came across? I came across some YouTube videos. I was never huge into pinball. But I stumbled, like some YouTube videos were suggested to me from the YouTube algorithm like a week or two ago. And it was these virtual pinball machines that guys are building now. They're ridiculous. It's basically like the look of a real pinball machine, except the whole play field is video. And they're simulating the actual pinball machines that were like the most popular pinball machines of all time. Like they had an Addams Family pinball machine from the early 90s. But it was all video. And it was like a dead ringer for real. Like even the way, like it had a Microsoft Xbox Kinect up top. And depending on where you're standing, it'll show you the playfield at a different perspective to look even more 3D. It was crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. All video though. Nothing was moving parts. Really neat looking. Desktop arcades. Those were the ones we were talking about in one of the last sessions that you were hanging out in. I was talking about those arcade one-ups. Those arcade one-ups. I think I sent you the link to them. Yeah, those things are pretty neat looking. I saw they have a whole second batch of those, like a whole second wave of them coming out. Like there's going to be a Mortal Kombat cabinet coming out with like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 in it and stuff. And I saw they're even selling, like there's a secondary market for those things where people are selling other skins you could put on the side of them to turn them into other cabinets. And then you'd have to put like a Raspberry Pi or something inside of them to have like a multi-arcade machine. But yeah, they're pretty neat looking. All right, let me sandwich these all together, guys. I see some color in here. What is that? Well, let's just go right to it, guys. Yeah, I think they were $2.99 when they first hit the market. Let's see what that is. We got a Joey Votto. That's red to 10. Reds with red. Going to Mr. Travis S. There you go, buddy. Red frame. Red to 10. Joey Votto. Nice. Congratulations, Travis. Jacob deGrom, fortune teller. We got the World, Tarot of the Diamond. Some of these cards, right out of the pack, have like little ripples at the top edges of them. You can see them if I kind of show the cards off to the side a wee bit. Ace of Wands, Jacob deGrom. And here we go, guys. Booyah! Who's got them White Sox? Mr. Travis D. with an indigo. Michael Kopech for the White Sox. Indigo to 150. 74 of 150. Congrats. Boom, baby. Bada boom. Travis D. Very nice, Travis. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. All right, let's keep the heat going. Keep the heat going. And here it is. Chance Adams, New York Yankees. New York Yankees going to Dave S. Another Chance Adams for you, Dave. Chance Adams auto, sir. Congrats. Fortune teller of Diaz. Torin, I think everybody's too fixated on watching the games, right? They didn't even see that Kopak be pulled out. And here's another one with the missing name. What do we got? Jacoby Jones. We got a Sandy Koufax. It was upside down. Got a Max Scherzer, fortune teller, followed by regular Scherzer. Excuse me, fellas. Another upside down, Francisco Lindor. And some more upside down. They're pulling the upside down game on us here. Travis, what's up? Travis, did you see the card you got pulled? You got a nice Reds hit in there. I don't know if you saw that one. Indigo of Tyler Austin to 250. Didn't see it? I'll show it to you real quick here once I get through this little batch. There's another one. Got an exit of Craig Kimbrell, Tarot of the Diamond. All right, guys, give me 1 sec to offload these cards. 1 sec. So here's my hit stack. This is the hit stack that just came up. So the Chance Adams was the last one. The Kopak right here, baby. Kopak Indigo to 150. And this was yours, Trav. A little Joey Votto red. 2 of 10, brother. 2 of 10 on the Votto red. All right, let's get into this side right here. Jay's going nuts on the game. Yeah, really nice. Nice red to 10. Okay, here we go, guys. Tampa Bay with an Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows, Tampa Bay going to Chris G in this break. Austin Meadows auto for you, Chris. And here we go. San Francisco on the board with the Steven Duggar. San Francisco going to Charles D. San Francisco Giants. Steven Duggar. Congrats. So yeah, the autos come up. Sometimes they come up quick. And then I second guess myself if both autos were in fact pulled. Indigo of Votto. 250. Here's a fortune teller of Altuve. Guys, the number is still sitting at 8 on the cornerstones. Even if it doesn't go tonight, I'm hoping it does. But even if it doesn't, good effort. Good effort chipping that number down. Here's an exit of Diaz. Torian, do you know? I'm sure there probably are at some point during the year. Do you know if there's any good classic video gaming convention stuff that goes on out here in Vegas? There's got to be. I got to think there's something out this way. Here's another one. That's Pujols on that one, Angels. What do we got? The 2 of Wands, Xander Bogaerts. Got a fortune teller of Blake Snell. Fortune Teller of Aaron Nola. The Joker of Puig. All right, last little bit getting there, fellas. Last little bit. We got 4 boxes to go. I'm doing them in blocks of 2. So 2 more times. Got an Aaron Judge Fortune Teller. Okay, guys, let me offload these cards. 4 boxes remaining. 4 boxes remaining. Okay, 2 more. I'm knocking my camera around here with my shoulder. Okay, guys, that is a second box that is missing a topper. This is a little out of control. Second box missing the 3-pack chrome topper. All right, let's see. Just to make sure that it's not in here somewhere. It's a bit much. All right, there's the full box. It's empty as anything. Nothing left in there. Way to go, Topps. It's not a good look. So that's 2 boxes out of this case, missing the 3-pack or 3-card chrome topper. This one's got it, so there it is. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, let's start right here. All right, there's one. Okay, that's one box. Let's stack them up, shift them off to the side. Can't. Whoa, hello. Card's flipping right off. Hello. Okay, there's that. Let's do this. Aerial acrobatics of cards. I know, Jay. It's true. That's so weird. 2 missing topper packs out of this one and 1 out of the previous. There was no missing out of yours, were there? Okay, there we go. Let's stack these guys on top of these guys, and let's start at the top. So the Tommy Pham was the acrobat that flew off the top of the stack. So let's see what we got behind him. Mike Minor. I did. I'm like, you know, so quick with the sleight of hand. There were guys that have tried that bullshit over the years, right? Like, I've heard stories of guys in the break scene that have been trying to, like, do sleight of hand on camera and take hit cards for themselves and such. Just ridiculous. Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. Tarot of the Diamond. There was a big name, I remember a few years ago, that was like all being plastered all over the place, the video of it even. Can't remember who it was. Got a fortune teller. Here's another fortune teller of Diaz. Do 2 1-of-1s, Tom, he's calling out for. I think so, Tom. 2 1-of-1s out of this case to make up for their slack acidness. Did I miss a number to 99, Travis? Got a Buster Posey, Indigo to 250. Still looking for those autos. We got the fortune tellers flying out at us. Fortune teller of Freddie Freeman. Looking for those autos. Where you at, autos? Did we pull them? Am I losing my mind? Did we already pull them? Okay, oh baby, all right. Francisco Lindor, Indians, going to Mr. Dave R. And that is a 15 out of 50. So is that considered gold? I don't know. 15 out of 50. Francisco Lindor, Indians. Going to Mr. Dave R. Congratulations, Dave. Oh, he switched one of the cards to whatever he pulled with the Cooks to 99. That was what it was, Travis. Okay. I'm like, yeah. Different sport. We got a Christian Stewart. Christian Stewart, Detroit for Mike T. What do we got for you, Mike? Very nice. So Christian Stewart, so these two autos came late in the stack. I was thinking we somehow got shorted autos too. We got so deep into the stack before they showed up. Crazy. All right, very nice. All right, 1 sec to offload these cards. He switched cards on a video, switched whatever card he pulled with a Cooks to 99. I would love to find that video. Travis, if you find that video, you remember what it was, shoot it my way in an email. I would love to go back and actually watch that ridiculous crap. All right, here comes the next box. So this box is representative of the missing topper pack. This is the box it came out of. So 3 1-of-1s? No, probably not. I see black and white, though. It's a Blake Snell, black and white, 37/50 Tampa Bay. That's a Ty Cobb. Okay. Okay, Jason might actually remember who it was. Jason probably does remember who it was. Yeah, I remember the controversy swirling around the scene for a couple weeks. Got a Freddie Freeman fortune teller. Got a Diaz fortune teller. Auto's going to come up late in this side as well. They might. All right, we got a star, the star of Altuve, Tarot of the Diamond. Max Scherzer. Trying to hold them upright so the glare doesn't, when you hold them this way, the glare just kind of takes away the detail of the card. If I hold them upright, the glare goes away. But it's so easy to not hold them upright. What do we got? A Suarez Indigo to 250 for the Reds. All right, we got a fortune teller falling out at us. Got a Tyler Glasnow. Here is the fortune teller that slid out at us. It's a DeGrom for the Mets. Got a strength of Chris Davis Tarot. All right, what do we got here? We got an Aaron Nola Indigo fortune teller to 250 on the Nola. Pretty nice. Not many of those have been numbered so far that I've seen. We got an Ohtani Wheel of Fortune Tarot. Gypsy Queen. So I think our two autos need to fall in this little stack right here, right? Because weren't the two autos that I pulled out of the previous box, I don't think we pulled any yet. Unless I'm on something. Which, you know, don't confirm nor deny. All right, Carson Kelly is one of them. St. Louis coming up. St. Louis going to Sebastian. Carson Kelly auto for you, Sebastian. Congratulations. And there should be one in here. Ooh, baby. All right. So it's a clean sweep for St. Louis. We have an Indigo, Jose Martinez. Indigo auto. St. Louis again, also Sebastian. That's a 90 of 150, Sebastian. Congratulations. St. Louis coming on strong. Clean sweep in that box. All right, guys, 2 boxes to go. Give me a moment. Make some space on the table for the last 2 boxes. Okay, here we go. Final 2 boxes. Oh, you found it, Travis? Is that it? Hold on. I'm going to actually click on that link right now. DNT. I don't even remember those guys, to be honest. I don't even remember them. But I'm going to keep that video on pause in another browser window and watch it once I finish up. Thanks for finding it. Remember a couple times early on, like if you had like these guys right here, like if you had those off camera just a little bit like such, we would have guys screaming at us in the chat like to make sure everything was in the camera view as if we were pulling some kind of maneuver, which I assure you we are not. All right, here's your 3 chrome cards, so we're good on that one, and let's see if we're good on both of them. We are. Okay, so they did short us 2 packs of these. Very unfortunate that they did, but they did. So I'll put in a quality assurance request and get those replaced, guys, and I'll reach out to everybody once they come. We'll see what the heck they send. Hopefully something good. Okay, there's 1 box. And the second box. 2-minute video. Watch him switch the card from under the box. Crazy. Like, come on, guy. Like, I don't know if they were just doing breaks as a hobby or what, but if they were trying to do breaks as an actual business and to pull that stuff, like, what the hell? Okay, here we go, guys. Let's start unpacking some stuff. It's funny how many different breaking operations we've seen come and go over the 5 years we've been doing it. A lot of revolving door. A lot of guys think it's an easy money gig, and let me tell you, that is not the case. It's a lot of work. Okay, there's one. Let's get these guys over here. Even guys that were once big names, like on Breakers.tv, have seemingly just one day pick up and close up shop. We've seen it happen with several of them. It's easy money to keep, I suppose, right? No liability on your side. You're getting your case fully offset in cost. The best, and I'll still never understand it. Jason and I have looked at this numerous times over the years and continue still to this day. The guys that are solely operating on eBay. So we all know what it takes to sell on eBay. And by what it takes, I mean about 13 to 14% of your business belongs to eBay. 10% final value fee, insertion fee, PayPal fee. Add all those fees together, it's like 13.5%, right? Yet, these guys are seemingly selling break spots for $4.99 that should go for like 35 bucks. How? Makes no sense. The only way they can do that is if they're keeping all the big teams for themselves and just offsetting the cost of their case by the little bit they take in on those $4.99 spots, and they're really kind of gambling for, you know, Otanis and Judges and whatever else. Who knows? Who knows? A lot of weird shit out there. Tired, fellas, tired. 8 spots left in cornerstones. Guys, the offer on the table is as such. If we can get that one filled, or close to filled, by the time I get finished up here, I'll leave the stream going for about 15 or 20 minutes after I finish. See if we can get a rally going on that cornerstones. If not, it'll be on for the next available session here in Vegas. The 17-18 product of cornerstones is only with me here in Vegas. Jason doesn't have any of that. So if we are going to bust that one open, it's going to have to be tonight or the next Vegas session. Right, exactly, Travis, exactly. That's got to be what it is. That's the only way Jay and I have ever been able to figure out that little methodology of what they're doing with that, is they're keeping, let's say there's 4 teams over $200 in the case or something. They're keeping all 4, selling off the rest of the spots. Whatever they get is what they get. Offsets their cost of the case. And, you know, they're banking on the fact that they're going to score big teams in at least something. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe there's something we're missing. Okay, here we go, guys. 2 more boxes. These are the final 2. Let's get some hits. Got a hammer in Hank Aaron. Got a Derek Jeter. Oh, there we go. Didn't even see that. Big League Bubblegum Blowing Championship. Bazooka back. Derek Jeter. Pretty cool. I'll put that guy off in the hit stack, even though there could be some different variation backs on this stuff that I didn't even see because we didn't flip all the cards over as we went, guys. But you're going to get it regardless. We got a David Price black and white. 37 out of 50 Red Sox. Yeah, there could definitely be some kind of back variations. We got a Buster Posey Indigo, 250. Fortune Teller. The King of Swords, Stanton. Got an Acuna Fortune Teller, Encarnacion. And here it is, guys. First, I believe this is the first Twins that I'm calling out maybe across both of the cases we've done tonight. Minnesota Twins going to Dennis with an Eddie Rosario. Eddie Rosario auto for Dennis. Congratulations, Dennis L. There's another one, missing name, Santana. Got a Wheel of Fortune. We got a Kyle Tucker. Chris Davis Fortune Teller. King of Wands. All right. All right, last little bit. Are we still due one more auto, guys? What did we do? We did the Rosario. We did the black and white David Price. Martinez. I don't know if there still should be an auto in this little stack I'm holding right here. We'll see. And there is. How about it? Okay. Christian Stewart Indigo Auto. Detroit Tigers going to Mike. Mike T. Christian Stewart Auto, sir. 69 out of 150. I thought we might have been being shorted again. All right, guys. One more box to look at. Give me a moment. Let me offload. Excuse me, losing my voice. 3 hours of straight talking, right? Speaking of which, it's time for a little drink. Okay, here we go, guys. Box number 10. I'll do all the toppers at the end. Two autos still left to pull here. Someone say whiskey time. You know what? It's always whiskey time, Trav. Mike was in the chat, Greg. Mike T, you still out there, brother? Mike was in the chat. I'm not sure if he's still hanging. MT Hobart. All right, here comes black and white. What do we got? Jake Cave, Minnesota Twins. 21 out of 50 for the Twins. So the Twins coming on a little bit strong late. Final two boxes, scoring some stuff. And here is an indigo of Tyler Austin, 250. Greg, if you were asking because you have interest in that card, I can definitely put you in touch with Mike directly. Just let me know in an email. And I could do that for you guys if Mike's not in the chat any longer. Got an exit tarot of Craig Kimbrell. The World, Ozzy Albies tarot. They're making us sweat to the final ones here. Ace of Wands. So when is the first? So not next week, but the week after. I might be off the vast majority, if not the whole week. Got a buddy coming into town. He's actually staying at my place. So I'm going to play Gracious Host that week. So the week of the 7th through the 15th, I might actually be off a good portion. At least doing live sessions. I'll probably be doing stuff on the website and stuff behind the scenes, but I might not have any live sessions during that period. Guys, did we pull any autos? If we didn't, they should both be in this little stack right here for some reason. And we didn't. Okay, so here's one. It is a Raziel Iglesias. So the Reds coming up here for Travis. Travis S. And I'm pretty sure Jason pulled this guy last night as well. I was watching live for a little while, and I'm pretty sure I saw him spring up as well. So the Reds, Mr. Travis S. And we should still have an auto in this small little stack. And here it is, guys. San Diego with the Urias auto. San Diego going to Travis D. So we have Travis S. scoring the previous one. Now Travis D. scoring this one. San Diego Padres, bud. Padres action for Travis D. Ryan Healy and Austin Dean. Final 2 cards. Let me get these guys off to the side. Let's bust open these topper packs, see if we got another Superfractor. Pulled a Superfractor in the previous case. Let's see if we can do something good in this one, too. I see your message there, Greg. Gonna behave with the budget. You'll hold off for now, and you got it, man. If you change your mind, just let me know. I could certainly put you in touch with Mike. Bear with me for just a moment, guys. Here we go. So we should have, they shorted us, I believe, 2 packs. So let's do a quick count again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yep, they shorted us 2 packs. So again, guys, ladies and gents, no need to reach out to us. We know they shorted us. We will send them an email request for quality assurance replacement. Replacement pack will be imminent, so they'll send us 2 of these guys, and we'll send them off. We'll bust them open live and record it, and then I'll send it off accordingly. So Francisco Lindor Chrome to start us off. And Lewis Brinson, Indigo to 150 for the Marlins. Let's flip these guys like that. No, I had them correct. Like that. Okay, Rizzo, Mike Trout, and DeGrom to 150. Yeah, 2 packs. Really ridiculous. Last case had 1 missing pack and a super. This case has 2 missing packs, so maybe an autographed super? I don't know, man. Chris Davis and Hoskins and Kyle Schwarber's got some color to 150. Chris Bryant, George Springer, and Brian Anderson, 150, Miami. Odor and Matt Olson, none of them numbered in that one. I think this is another not numbered pack, right? The numbered one falls in the backside. So Mullins, Merrifield, and Dansby. Got some numbering on this one. What do we got? Ramirez, Gallo, Jansen to 150, Dodgers. And here it is, last chance for something big. Ooh, all right. 3 of 5 coming up, fellas. That's going to be Gregory Polanco, Pirates. Let's see what we got in front of it. So it's going to be red. So Aaron Nola, Hader, and here it is, Polanco. Red to 5. Pittsburgh belongs to JoJo, Mr. Joe S. 3 of 5 for JoJo. There you go, Joe. Congrats. Nice hit, guys. Again, I know they shorted us 2 of these packs. I will be reaching out accordingly. I'll reach out to all you guys that were involved in this one once they come back in. Thanks for getting it filled, guys.